Hey everyone, I'm Dan from JazzComposersPresent.com, an online space where composers, musicians, and listeners come together to celebrate the music we love. I'm joined today by Ayn Inserto, composer, conductor, Bob Brookmeyer protégé, and assistant chair of harmony and jazz composition at Berklee College of Music. Ayn is here to show us how to effectively feature a guest soloist.
Great, thank you, Dan. So today I will be talking about composing and arranging a piece with a solo guest artist. There are many wonderful examples out there, but what I'm going to be focusing on is an original composition that features a soloist as well as the ensemble. You can think of this as being similar to the concerto format, with themes both exhibited by the soloist and reimagined by the ensemble. My approach is that a conversation between the two and that the ensemble is not just an accompanist. Some considerations. Really know and understand the styles and strengths of your soloist. Unless they request something different or new to them, I feel it is my responsibility to offer them something that will really allow them to shine. There should be moments of breaks or rest for the soloist. This not only allows them to breathe, but the listener also gets different textures and sounds. I also wanted to mention it's a little unusual for the soloist to be doubling anything in the ensemble where the soloist may be hidden. So I would like to show you my first example. This example is a composition that I wrote for John Fedchock on trombone and with my band. The piece is called Mr. and Dudley, named for John's dogs who are now in doggy heaven. But after the intro, John plays the melody, followed by the ensemble playing it in the next section. After that section, I decided to have a special moment where John is playing a melody with Jen, his wife, on bass trombone as a counterpoint in duet form. The idea of a conversation with minimal instrumentation, then full ensemble, and back to just a duet and rhythm section hopefully strikes a nice balance. Enjoy this excerpt. Great, so that goes on into a little bit more material and into a solo section for John. After John's solo that has a climactic end, I decided to have a horn solo with that rhythm section. This gives John a chance to rest as well as give the listener a different texture. It also allows the band to be featured. Here's a very short excerpt of it. Finally, coming out of that solo, John returns with the melody from his duet. However, he only plays half of it, and the remainder is picked up by the saxes. This is a technique of reimagining previous material. This goes into the final shot that has the theme and then a return of John soloing at the end, followed by a cadenza and last chord in woodwinds and mutes on cue. I hope this shows how you can balance between a soloist and the ensemble. That was Mr. and Dudley from my album Down Rabbit Hole, which also has solo features for Sean Jones on trumpet and George Garzone on tenor sax that can serve as other examples. Happy composing.
Thanks for watching today's mini lesson. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Drop any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos down below. To watch our full-length events and participate in live Q&As with our presenting artists, head to jazzcomposerspresent.com. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.